Hey everybody, welcome to Prepper Junkie. Today we're going to go over the Trijicon ACOG TA31H-G, and that basically just stands for the model, which is a TA31. The reticle is the H, which stands for horseshoe, and the G stands for green, so it's a green horseshoe, which is my favorite. I really like green LEDs or green fiber optics. It's just my favorite color. Alright, so let's just go ahead and open this up as my pug walks by. Let's open up and see what you get in the box here. Alright, so obviously this is the ACOG. We'll put that aside. Inside it comes with a cover, which is here, some stickers, a lens brush, and a manual. Okay, let's close this up. Okay, so here's the ACOG. Guys, I mean, there's so many reviews out there, but I just want to throw mine out there since I've been playing with this one for a little bit. These, people are typically issued these in the military for very good reasons. They are ridiculously rugged. They are incredible, probably the most rugged optic on the planet. I'm not sure what else would beat an ACOG for that. Also, we'll go through some of the pros. There's a couple of cons with the ACOG, but let's start with the pros. It is very lightweight for what it is. I shouldn't say it's very lightweight. It's lightweight. Comes in at 14.9 ounces with the TA11, or is it 51? I think it's TA11, TA51 mount. Don't quote me on that. So it comes with the standard mount, Trijicon mount, and that's, as I say, that's the weight, 14.9 ounces with the mount. One of the reasons why I'm so attracted to the ACOG is it doesn't require any batteries. It uses this fiber optic here, which you can see it's the green, obviously, for the reticle, and it has tritium inside for low light. When there's no light to power the fiber optic, it uses the tritium for low light. Okay, so let's have just a gander here. It's got a nice little kind of sunshade here, cap turrets. At the back here, you'll notice it has these two parts that stick out here. That's for putting a mount on if you want to top mount an RMR or something like that. The turrets are capped here, and they do have a wire cable so you can't lose them, which is really nice. Let's see how tactile these are. Oh wow, stiff and very tactile. You can hear that. Let me bring it up to my microphone here so you can hear it. Very loud. I don't know if you can hear that because my microphone is closer to me, but that's very, very tactile. Very nice. Okay, you can see on here it's just got some info, made in the USA, which obviously Trijicon products are. It's got the ACOG kind of not stamped in. It's you can feel it. I don't know the word for that would be. So one of the things also that ACOGs are known for is massive field of view. At 100 feet, it's 37 feet. So 100 feet, if you're looking at 100 feet, you're basically seeing 37 feet in width. That's incredible. That's an absolutely gigantic field of view. And to go with that, the glass clarity on these ACOGs are ridiculous. It's probably the nicest glass I've ever seen on an optic, and I do have the Razor, the Vortex Razor, which has extremely nice glass, but the ACOG is something else. So it's super impressive. So the construction of the body is 75 T6 aluminum as well. So as I said at the start, it is super rugged. Let me tilt this so you guys can see a little better here, maybe. So it is super rugged, and so. And this is a fixed magnification, so you're going to have to use at 4x. So you're going to have to use the binding aiming concept for both eyes open. So basically, what that means is when you're looking through the optic, you're going to see it at 4x. And if on my right eye, which I'm dominant, I'm going to look at 4x. On my left eye, I'm just going to be having that eye open for close quarter combat. That eye, they're going to kind of superimpose each other, so you can put it on target. It's not super intuitive. You're going to have to practice at getting that down. It's not like a red dot, you just put it up and shoot for close quarter. You're going to have to practice a little bit to get that technique down, but it's definitely doable for sure. The the optic is actually waterproof to 328 feet, and if you don't do feet, if you want meters, it's 100 meters. I don't know anybody, and certainly in my world, that would ever go that deep diving. But again, this is for the military, so maybe they do, I don't know. But it's you're never going to get this wet inside with that kind of depth pressure. So all right, so some of the down, so let's just go actually with the mount here. So I did touch base on the mount. There is lots of different mounts out there for the ACOG, which you can switch these out really easily. There's just a couple of screws on the bottom, and so you can change them out. You can put in a QD mount or whatever you want. So there's a wide variety of mounts out there you can switch that out with if you don't like the mount that comes with it. Also, when you tighten these down, don't just hand tighten them. You want to get a screwdriver or something and really clamp those down. If you plan on keeping it on that rifle, I would recommend lock tighten the screws because they can back out. But yeah, definitely don't just hand tighten them. You definitely want to tighten them down a little more. Okay, so with the ACOG, you're going to hear, if you've been doing your research, there's a couple of negatives that come with the ACOG. One is the price. I mean, they are pricey, but I mean, you're certainly getting an absolutely quality optic. There is no doubts about that. But you're going to be looking at easily $1,000, if not a little higher, for this optic. So they're not cheap. But what was the old saying? Pay once, cry once, pay once, whatever it is. All right. The other downside, it is fixed magnification. Some people don't like that. Some people say that they think that ACOGs are on the way out for LPVOs. I agree and disagree with that. I think that ACOGs absolutely have their place, but the fixed magnification for a lot of people is a downside. But I don't know about you, but when I go to the range or if I'm out shooting, unless I'm doing pretty close, I typically stay on 4x or 6x, and unless I'm doing something like close quarter combat drills. So I still think these definitely have their place. The other big thing that you're going to hear, especially with this model, with the TA31s, is the eye relief. The eye relief is only 1.5 inches, and so you're going to have to get really close up on this optic to get it. I mean, so it's a big. Some people don't like it. Just essentially nose to charging handle. You're right up there. Some people don't like that, and that's fine. It's understandable. You're kind of having the trade-off with the short eye relief but the massive field of view. If you want a longer eye relief, you need to go to the TA33, I believe it is. It's a 3.5 magnification, and the eye relief's a lot better on that one. It's a slightly longer scope, but you'll get just massive amount of better eye relief. So pros and cons. With the 33, also with the longer eye relief, you don't get as big a field of view. Okay, one of the last kind of downside is, it's an upside and downside, is the tritium that's inside. So tritium, you're expecting to last about 12 years, then you're going to have to replace the tritium. Tritium, you're going to have to send it off to Trijicon to get it fixed, to get it filled. But if that's not a problem for you, then even if the tritium runs out, you can still use this, because what will happen is, in the daylight, you'll just use the fiber optics. In low light, if you're using a light, you're going to be able to see the etched glass and still work with it. But if you don't have tritium and you don't have a light on at night, then it's not going to work. So just be aware of that. So do I recommend this ACOG? Yes and no. I don't think it's for everybody. I think if you have use for it, I think it's kind of one of those things. I don't like to say yes, it's not for you, or no, no, it isn't, or whatever. It's kind of up to you, but I think this isn't going to be for everybody. I like it because I love the no batteries. I am a prepper. I like the no batteries. Basically is indestructible. I don't have to worry about that. I like my gear to make sure it lasts forever, essentially, if it can. And I think you get that with an ACOG. An everyday shooter who's just going to the range, no, I don't think it's probably for you at all. But there you go. All right, guys, this is getting long. I really appreciate you guys following along. If you have any questions, any comments, please ask them below. I'll link in the description to the cheapest I can find this version of the ACOG for you guys if you're interested in buying it. And yeah, that's it. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. Catch you guys later.